Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Well, they'll try to salvage what has been a tough road trip with a win tonight. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Phantoms start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Reed. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And the goaltender makes an easy glove save. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. The Phantoms win the draw on their own end. Kroll's got it in the defensive end. Here we go, odd man rush here. And he keeps that one out. Milwaukee's got the puck along the boards. The Admirals take possession in the defensive end. Milwaukee's got the puck against the half wall. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of the puck now. The Admirals going to work on offense. Oh, wow, what a pad save by Vladar! Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Still lots of time left in the period. We're still scoreless. The Phantoms win that offensive zone faceoff. Heroes got it in the offensive zone. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Scoops up the puck and he's in on the breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
To his teammate. Milwaukee's got the puck against the boards. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes a shot. What a stop! Sends the pass over. Hero's got the puck in his own zone. Takes it and looks ahead. He scores!
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
There's been a lot of noise around this team, and with a new head coach behind, I think that's got to be an important goal right there.
Well, it really is, because with a new coach, there's a new set of expectations, and you can kind of put that underachieving season so far behind you and start with a new set point. So they're going to like that goal.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Jabs the puck away. The Admirals have it against the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Holmstrom's taking it from his own end. Milwaukee's got it across the line. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. And he takes the pass. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
From the right side, moves it up ahead. Feeds it over. It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
Here in the late goings of the period, Lehigh Valley's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And off the draw, they take the puck. The Phantoms take possession here in the open ice. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it, the energy every single shift. They're play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. The Phantoms moving in. Battle along the boards. The Admirals have it now. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Quick feed to Smith. And some textbook body contact there. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Be sure to get next year's season tickets now. This year's locations and prices without paying extra for the first 3 rounds of the playoffs. This offer is available now. Don't miss your opportunity to get the best locations for next season.
Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Vladars opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Proust is the captain of this team. He's very aware of the situation. They're down in a hole, but what better opportunity to get back in? With this face-off right here.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes the pass. Here's a chance. Lehigh Valley's got it from behind the net. Picks up the puck. Quick save. Great athleticism on the play. The Phantoms have it in the offensive zone. And that's knocked away.
As a former defender, I know this play is not easy because you have to know exactly how long it is, and you have to kind of surprise your opponent when you outreach it to try and disrupt the play.
Lehigh Valley's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it to Bonk. The Admirals have it from their own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Scrum ensues along the boards. Sends it down low. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the boards. Tries to feed it over to Hervonen. And he coughs it up with the pass. Gets it out of his own end. Puck picked up by Kaplan. They've got the defense outnumbered. And that's turned aside with a glove.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Past the halfway mark of this period, Lehigh Valley's on easy street right now. They lead at 3-0. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. And that shot gets blocked. Rips it off the pipe.
Lehigh Valley's trying to increase their lead, and they're sitting pretty comfortable right now, just dominating possession in the offensive zone. This one wires right off the post, but nonetheless, they are always retrieving and hounding the puck. Great game by them.
The Phantoms carry it along the wall. Puts it on net. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Turn that chance aside. Oh, look at this. Sends the puck across. Oh, what a save in front.
Vladar has had a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there. And that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
With possession along the wall. Jeffreyon's on the attack in the offensive zone. Stops that one. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Lehigh Valley's got a 3-0 lead. They have been in control right from the start. And he takes the dish. Rocks him. Good check. Frees the puck up. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. Milwaukee's got the puck in their own end. Here they come. Sends a pass over. Stop scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum, but they'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Moves the puck across to Holtby. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next.
The good old days of hockey are back. Vintage jerseys are now available at kiosks throughout the arena and at our main store. Pick yours up before their history again.
And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Milwaukee's fortunate to still be in this game here, James. They're in the third period. Their shot volume is low, but they still have an opportunity to get back in and even win it. They have to have an attack mentality, look to not only possess the puck, but to drive the paint. They got to be harder in the tougher areas.
Knocked away. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Vladar. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Milwaukee still down by 2 goals in this one. Coche's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Here they come on the attack. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Honka. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Passes it over. Moves it quickly over to Honka. Turns it aside with the glove. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, the Phantoms are up 3-1. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. And he was ready for that save. Shuts him down. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end, and listen to this place light up. Skating with it. That's off target. And the D come up with it in their own end. Oh, and there's a hit on the play. And the D's got it here. Intercepted. Along the wall. Oh, and that's intercepted. Great D there. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage. The Admirals are back home for the next game as they kick off a homestand, and a few tickets still available for each matchup. We're looking forward to that. Kendrins won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Here's a shot, and kept that one out of the net.
Sometimes when you have no time to think, you make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
The Phantoms continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Scores! It's in the back of the net!
It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter, but what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
Lehigh Valley's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Shot, and not much on that one.
10 minutes, 58 seconds.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
Lehigh Valley's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Makes his presence known on the ice. Milwaukee's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And he makes the save with ease. Milwaukee's got a hold of the puck. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Lehigh Valley's got control of it now from their own end. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Here's a shot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Lehigh Valley's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. Let's it go! Gets in front of it. And now it's grabbed by Reed. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
The Phantoms win possession here in the open ice. Hartman's got the puck. Locks the puck into the offensive zone corner. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
Lehigh Valley's coaches will be happy with this game so far, James. They're generating a lot of shots. They're in the lead. Yeah, they've run them off the post a number of times, but you got to expect when you have possession and you're driving the net, you're going to get another one.
The Admirals move the puck in the defensive zone. Feeds it down low. Unable to reach that one. Pass back to the point. And he was ready for that one. They score! And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come.
Her opponents won the draw. Milwaukee's in now. Thunderous hit of the wall. Takes the feed at the back end. Milwaukee's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out of the ice. Here's a short pass to Vero. Slides the puck over. A chance to end it. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
On a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter, and it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
The Phantoms with that empty netter should seal the deal here, barring a complete, absolute, epic disaster, right?
I would say that, James, and that was perfectly executed. I might add the empty netter. That's the only time I'd ever get one. But when you look at that and the lead that they now have, it would have to be disastrous to give it up.
Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Well, here was a game that went back and forth, and you know, when you're winning, you find ways to win these types of games, but when you're losing, the streak continues here, Pounder.
Yeah, it really does. And for the coaching staff, they're going to go into the room and they're going to try and draw some positives from it. But I'm telling you, the team doesn't want to hear it because at the end of the day, it's still a loss.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski saying peace.